Hey, I know that I look like evil right now, but I needed to film a video still for this week, and school has exhausted me today. But what we're gonna do today is I recently remembered that I used to like watch Books and Lala do these TBR Scavenger Hunt videos, and I always wanted to do one of those, but I've never had enough books because I watched those years ago. And now I have like a huge book collection of books I read. So I can also like do one. And that's what I wanted to do today. So I have the prompts here. I actually already forgot about the first one again, but we're gonna look that up now. So it says here, grab your favorite book, go to the acknowledgements, and the author with the first name you see, find a book by an author of the same name. So I don't know. I have a favorite book back there, like Wolf Song by TJ Klune. But I think I'm gonna do like most recent favorite because that just I don't know. If I want to do this again, then I think this could change it up a little. So my most recent favorite I already have here is Beartown by Frederick Bachman. So we're gonna like look if there's any acknowledgements in here and if I can find someone with the name. Okay, so I'm currently refilming this portion, but getting a name from the acknowledgements from here has been pretty difficult because everyone in here is Swedish and I don't have a lot of the names on my like I don't actually like have really like any names on the thing on my shelf. But the first name that was mentioned in here was Nicholas, and I do have a Nick Cutter, that guy. So I mean, it's probably Nick is probably a shortened form of Nicholas, or it's in the same family. So I'm gonna count that. And if you don't, I'm sorry, but that's just the way it works. So I'm gonna grab the Nick Cutter. Okay, so we have The Troop by Nick Cutter here, and the second prompt is pick something on that cover and find another book with that thing in the title. So there is an island on here, as well as blood. And that's pretty much the only thing. There's also a boat, but I don't actually know if I have any of those like with that like a book that has like that in the title. So I'm gonna consult Goodreads. Okay, I just found it. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. But I do actually own the first volume of Blood in the Tracks, and I actually have read that because I mean the books should have all been read because I don't want to pick anything from my TBR shelf because that's where we should eventually end up. So I'm gonna grab that one. This is Blood in the Tracks, Volume 1 by Shusa Oshimi. Here it says, go to page 50, pick line 5, pick a word from that line, and find a title with that word. Oh, that could be very difficult because this is a manga. But we're gonna try. Amazing. So, page 50 is a chapter break with only some art. And the only words on here is chapter 2, The Visitor. I need... The Visitor. Find a title with that word. I don't have anything with the visitor. Oh, I have a book with the visitor in the title, but I unhauled that. It's The Visitor by Sergio Gomez. What would I need to do with that? It says here, find a 5-star read with the same colors on the cover. I need to look up the colors of The Visitor. It's red, white, and black. That's the 3 primary colors I see on the cover. I think that should probably be something. Oh, a 5-star read. That could be more difficult, but I'm gonna try. Found one. So this is The Fervor by Alma Katsu. I don't trust that I would give this 5 stars again, but at the time I read it, I gave it 5 stars. So it's gonna be my pick for now. So what should I do with that? It says here, find a book you would recommend that is similar. Oh. I mean, I would probably recommend some of Alma Katsu's other work because this is quite a unique book, I think, but she does often do historical stuff. And I think I would probably okay, so I'm gonna grab something. I'm gonna tell you. A book I would recommend as similar is The Deep, also by Alma Katsu. I would recommend this because this was the most boring Alma Katsu I've read so far. And this has some pretty boring sections also in there, and they're both historical and by the same author, so the writing style is pretty the same, and that's why I'm recommending. I know it's not a good reason to recommend this, but it's probably the most similar thing I can find. So what should I do with this? It says here, take the most common letter you see in the title and find an author whose name starts with that letter. Okay, so obviously the most common letter in here is an E, because it's in the and 2 times in the D in deep. So I need to find an author whose name starts with an E. Okay, so we're gonna do first and last name, just so I can be sure. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. Found one. So this is this gun was once mine by Eric LaRocca, and obviously his name starts with an E. So now what do I need to do with this? Find a book with the same number of pages. Okay, that could be difficult. 235 pages. Okay, I need to look that up on Goodreads. Okay, so I have it here. I don't know if you can see it, but Goodreads says that Thin Air by Michelle Paver, my copy has 233 pages, so I'm gonna grab that. Got it. So I need to look up what I am gonna do with this. Flip open to any page. The first name you see, find a book by an author who shares that name. There's like 3 characters in this. No, there's more, but like the core cast. That's that. Okay. I'm just gonna do it like this. The first name. The first name is Nima. I don't have anyone who's named Nima. I also don't have a Cedric. Okay? I also don't have a Cedric. That's McLellan. I also don't have a McLellan. Oh, I cursed you old English people. Yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna be in here because there's only the limited cast of characters. I don't have anyone with that name, I think. So I guess the first name was Nima, so I guess we're just gonna look for an author who starts with an N. I guess we're gonna do that. I'm already breaking the rules of this so much, but literally I'm gonna have to work with what I have, okay? Guys, I haven't looked like thoroughly, but it could be that I don't have a single person whose name starts with an N on this shelf. That's crazy. Wait, I have a Nick. But that's already in there. I already used that. And I don't have another. Oh my god. This is so weird. Found one. This is The Empress of Salt and Fortune by Nevo, and we're just gonna roll with that. It says here, find another title with the same number of letters. That's gonna be impossible. This is so long. Wait, I have to count. It's 26 letters. I don't think I have another book with 26 letters in the title. Oh my god. This is way more chaotic than I thought it would be. But I guess I'm gonna try. Okay, I guess I'm gonna try. Okay, this is gonna be even more of a reach, but I have Moon After Crusted Snow by Wapkeshig Rice. I haven't even counted if Moon After Crusted Snow is 26 letters, but my German copy is called Mond des verhaschten Schnees, and that's 26 letters if I haven't lost count. But we're gonna roll with that. It says here, find a book with a similar cover. Oh my god. So this cover is incredibly ugly. I'm just gonna tell you that. But I think this is the artwork that's on the original American cover. So maybe you can do that. So I would probably need to find a book with a lot of snow on it. A lot. So I'm gonna do it either blue with a picture or a lot of snow. I'm gonna let both count, and I'm gonna try to find something. I hate this book, but maybe it's gonna be useful for something. This is such a reach, but I'm gonna pick The Terror by Dan Simmons because it has snow, and the thing is technically done in a painting style. So I have Wait, I said a picture, not a painting. I'm I don't care. I don't care. We're just gonna do this. Flip to a random page, point at a word, and find that word in a book title. And that book is the one I should read next. Oh my god. Okay, 990 page dumb book. Like, please don't do something stupid. What was it? Point at a word. Crushed. Crushed? I don't think I have crushed. I need to look up Goodreads. So no, I don't have anything with crushed or even like crush or something in the title. So I do have to find another word. Strange. Strange is like maybe more common. I need to look that up as well. No. Okay, guys, I found a book, and I'm gonna get it. This is the Stranger Things companion novel, Suspicious Minds by Gwenda Bond. Yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna be it, but thank you, TBR Scavenger Hunt, for giving me this book. Yeah, this has been on my TBR forever, because I was really into the show at one time, and then I started reading it, got like 200 pages in, and stopped because it was so boring. And yeah, I don't think I'm actually even interested in this, because I actually already stopped watching Stranger Things halfway through the fifth season, because I just didn't like it anymore, and I don't want to support the people working on that show. So yeah, I'm sorry that the TBR Scavenger Hunt thing was a total misfire, but I love the concept, and I may do this in the future again. So if you have any thoughts or suggestions what I could do, I should probably like design my own prompts. That would be cool. That's actually an idea that I'm gonna keep for the future. But yeah, I hope this video wasn't too bad, and I hope I see you in another video. Bye!